6:30. It's a sad day in Illinois for sports and non-sports fans alike. As we told you off the top of the show, former Illini head basketball coach Lou Henson has died. The winningest coach in Illinois history was 88. Sports director Brett Behrens is back. So, Brett, it is a sad day for all of Illini Nation.
Yes, it is, but I think Lou Henson would want people to celebrate, too, for a great life. Henson passed away peacefully at his home on Saturday. The family did not make it public until today, when he was buried next to his son, Lou Jr., in a private ceremony this morning. Lou is known for all the wins, of course, the Final Fours. We could talk for hours on all of his accomplishments, but it's more about what Lou did off the court that will define his legacy, and he certainly lived a Hall of Fame life. WCIA 3's Marley Weirda joins us from State Farm Center, where she's been pretty much all afternoon, Marley, and I'm curious how many people you've seen come by there. I know he's got a sport coat behind you there at State Farm Center, but that's truly a place that Lou built.
Absolutely, Brett. There's been a few people coming by in their cars, taking pictures, leaving notes, flowers for Lou Henson's family, and just paying their respects to the Hall of Fame coach and one of the best to ever wear that orange blazer. But some few key words just come to mind as we've been talking to some of the fans that have stopped by to pay their respects to Lou, and some things come to mind. It's dignity, honor, and respect. And one of the stories that some of his former athletes actually mention is that they only heard him curse one time. He used a curse word one time in his career, and I'm sure there were many heated moments in some of those NCAA tournament games, but they only heard it once, which is a great story and just goes to show the kind of man that Lou Henson was.
Never ever heard him say a cuss word, and when we reflect on that, it gives me a sense of deeper respect for him.
You heard profanity from the start of practice to the end, and coaches, hey, do you have to say it so loud? That was Coach Henson. You didn't hear a lot of that out of his mouth.
And certainly that's just a little taste of Lou Henson's personality. And again, as I mentioned, the kind of man he was. And I'm sure there's plenty of stories like that that are being shared. Everyone that is an Illini fan seems to have their own memories of him, and his legacy will certainly carry on for years and years to come. Reporting live outside the State Farm Center for your Illini Nation, Marley Weirda, WCIA 3 Sports.
All right, Marley, thank you. Here's Lou by the numbers. He finished with 423 Illinois wins, most of any Illini coach. He had 289 at New Mexico State. Again, the most at that school. Lou finished with 779 total wins. That's 24th on the all-time wins list for the NCAA. In 2015, inducted into the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame. He's in the Illinois Athletics Hall of Fame as well. And I think the thing that sticks out with everyone most, Paul, is just the fact that everyone has a Lou story, and I've never heard a negative one. All are positive, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that Mary is smiling of a life well lived. She was by his side the entire time.
Certainly a testament to his character, what you said about everybody has a positive story. And I love hearing those stories from his former players, and I know we have many more to share throughout the night, and I'm sure online as well.
Yes, and the coming week as well.
We'll look forward to it. All right, Brett, thanks for sharing.